Opaque Natural ENB by OtakuFantasy. First off, the mod author would like to make it clear that this is his first mod, so he expects something to be messed up or wrong. Just let him know what your issues are with the preset and he'll try his best to solve them. Now, the mod author contacted me personally to give his ENB a checkout, because honestly, I haven't really been keeping up on ENBs, and I'm always open to stuff if people want me to see what they're working on, or if there's a certain mod they dig, I am totally open to seeing it and giving a look over, you know. Wow, so explanatory, Gundam. Amazing. You are an arbiter of the English language. But in all honesty, Opaque ENB is very different from the last ENB I was using. I'll probably go back to it after this, simply because I like the darker tone, but the mark of a good ENB is the fact that it can make you realize or notice something you didn't notice before, or something that the other ENB may have missed. Each ENB is individual onto itself, therefore meaning that some offer a sort of look and aesthetic style that the other one doesn't. They're as individual as fingerprints to me, and that's the beauty of ENBs, because each one is a representation of what the artist or the mod author perceives that they want the Fallout world to look like. And it takes you on a visual journey that otherwise you would never have thought of, known of, or experienced if not for the majesty and the mystique of mods. Opaque Natural ENB offers something different than my previous. Colors are more vibrant. They're a bit more alive and visual. They cause me to look a bit more at objects in the world because they pop more, they jump more, they're more vibrant. Maybe it's the choice of saturation, I don't know. But I'd say it's an interesting change. It's something that I liked, honestly. Now objects that were interactive were a bit more known to me, more prevalent in my vision, if you will, which caused me to go over and pick up lucky strikes or check out a mailbox, whereas on any other occasion I'd walk right past a mailbox. I think that this ENB's strong suit is the fact that it is very natural. It is a natural color palette to the world. It's clearer, it's cleaner to me. It's more, I can't find the right word. I can't piece together what I want to use. It's got a different aesthetic vibe and ambiance. It's more welcoming. It's more like the Commonwealth is alive, I should say, with this ENB. Previous ENBs I've used didn't have that alive factor. It didn't have this vibrance. And that's understandable considering that this is a wasteland. It's a dead world. But what the Opaque Natural ENB does is it takes this dead world and brings a bit more life to it, a bit more humanity. And there's more color for the eyes to engorge itself on. And I don't say that it's a bad thing at all. It's completely different than what I'm used to. And that's good, because something different is pretty much the spice of life, is it not? Something that makes you more interested in the world around you. Whereas to before, the wasteland seemed dead to me. Now this ENB says to me that the wasteland is alive because there are people, there are creatures, and they're trying to rebuild their society. Therefore the color speaks of life. And I think that's the underlining tone of this ENB, is that it promotes life in a very strange way, in a very unfriendly world. This ENB, to me, represents some sort of form of hope. As a first attempt by OtakuFantasy, I'd say it's a harrowing success. Because honestly, if I were to try and make an ENB, it would be fucking atrocious. Like, no one would use it. They would tell me to burn my computer and to do something else with my life, become an accountant. Oh well. Hopefully this showcase has brought to your attention a little known ENB from a new modder. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you as always for tuning into my channel. Please forgive the slight change in format. I know recent videos have been very sort of more personal. I'm going to get back to modding and video gaming. It's just there are some things happening on YouTube that I just can't shut my mouth about. Well, I'm going to go now because I've wasted enough of your time. Adios, bichachos.
Cheeriest place in all the world, where the river's made of quantum and the mountains come